I thought it was new and something refreshing and something not a lot of people have done. So I tried to participate and see how things goes. 8 years ago, I was in Melbourne doing my degree. Every day going to university, passing by a cafe, grab a cup of coffee, and then during break time, I would grab another cup in a university. So I didn't really care what coffee it was. I just need caffeine, and this lifestyle just kind of goes on every day. And when I came back to Thailand, I'm kind of used to that kind of lifestyle, so I tried to grab a cup of coffee every day, but life was miserable because the coffee here tastes horrible. So I tried to make my own coffee. That's how everything started.
Phil is the initial name of each of our family member.
My sister will tell you about who's P, who's H, and who's L, A and L.
P is my dad, Peter. H is Han, and then I is me, Iron, I Ping, and Lee, my mom.
And Phil in Greek it also means love. So it's like a family business that build our love for the coffee. So every one of our family loves coffee.
When we started this business, we didn't actually have a logo, we just have the name. And halfway through, we kind of decided to have a logo. That's where I find my interest in coffee, which is usually have relations to floral notes. That's the coffee I usually go to find, which usually have floral notes. So we kind of behave like a hummingbird chasing after flowers. That's where the idea came from. Our cafes are kind of different from other places. We try to emphasize the coffee as just coffee. I think majority of the local people tends to have a behavior of trying to go to the cafe and order what's in their head without looking at the menu. As if they're going to like Lan Tam Sang, just order whatever they want without going through the actual menu, and that's kind of not the right way to go, I think. Coffee kind of have its own way of, a cappuccino kind of have its own formula, a latte have its own formula, and that cafe have its own formula. I mean, if the customers want to dictate how the coffee is made, I think there's no point going to that cafe anymore. What we sell are mainly just coffee and coffee beans, and we serve a lot of filter coffee. What I mean by that is just coffee and water and just filter paper and just run through it. So what you taste is just plenty flavors from the coffee. Sometimes you get citrus, orange, floral, lemon, chocolate, whatever you can find. All those characters comes from different origins, different country, different farmers. They all produce different tastes of coffee without needing to add vanilla, caramel, or chocolate syrup, whatever you can name of. Our products, we have a hummingbird, which is like the main filter roast we have for our house. And it's the best coffee for starters to learn about filter coffee or specialty coffee in general. It's balanced, it's nutty, it's a lot of floral notes, and there's some acidity to it, but in a balanced way. So you kind of get a bit of everything to start off. And for our espresso, we run the Urso blend. This one you get a bit of acidity to spice things up, and a lot of chocolate notes and some floral notes as well. It's very good for milk-based drink. That's why hence the latte art on the body of the bear. And this is a coffee from Ethiopia called Shire Tobacco. This coffee is a wash processed coffee from Ethiopia. This is what I really want to present to what's all about coffee. It's a very interesting coffee. It might not taste like coffee on your first sip, because all you can taste is when you taste this coffee, it's gonna taste like lemonade, flower tea, bergamot, apricot, all sorts of crazy stuff that coffee might not have. But I assure you I did not add any additive in there. It just tastes like that as itself. We have privileged to purchase through auction a coffee that's named Cup of Excellence in Colombia, and it's ranked number 2. What it means is this is the second best coffee that is produced in Colombia. You should come and try in our booth. You'll be surprised how sweet a coffee can be in black with no milk, no sugar. That's what Cup of Excellence is about, and I will see you in the event. So, bye-bye.